I'm stalling because I can't remember how to play this game. Where's Steam? I can't find it. There we go. Sorry, I'm just panicking at this point. Oh, man. 4 days is so long to not play this game. Like, I really do not remember. I don't remember how to do it. I don't remember what was going on. And I don't remember how to play. But we'll figure it out. Okay, so... We are searching for... We are searching for the 7 Therians. I think there's 7. Um...
All right, now it's up to you.
What do we still need here? Oh, we need the cosmetic. I'm not gonna leave without my cosmetic. So we're searching for the 7 Therians. And what's his name? Laphicet has been trying to help us find them. But unfortunately, we haven't been having a lot of luck. So, we've been trying to, like, track down these, like, Earth Pulse points and see if the dudes are there. And the last 2 that we went to were a dud. There was one in the middle of the ocean where we fought, like, a pot that had a chunk of metal in it. And then there was one in Stoneberry or near Stoneberry at the top of a mountain, and it's where there was a dragon, but apparently the dragon is not a Therian. Apparently the dragon is somebody that Eisen knows. Eisen and Zavid. And so Zavid obviously does not want us to kill the dragon. But we want to kill the dragon? Question mark. And so I think we went to the top and we found the dragon, and then we were just like, all right, let's go back. Like, I don't think there was like any real resolution. We're just like, well, there's nothing here. So that's the recap as I recall it. And then we came back to our secret base here in Titania, and we're probably about to sit through a bunch of cutscenes and exposition. So just buckle up for that. Oh, dude, I got the skateboard. Forgot I got this cool surfboard that is really hard to control and not all that much faster than walking. But you have to find the little thing. I'm gonna try to do better about keeping 2 saves just in case something goes wrong. Learning from other people's mistakes. Because I realize I haven't been doing that, and I've got like 40 hours in this game, and I'd be pretty annoyed if I lost all that progress. Okay, I thought there would be a bunch of cutscenes in here, but I guess everybody just wants to have a regular conversation. When Malachim are tainted by human-generated malevolence, they're transformed into dragons. Oh, so Malachim become dragons, whereas humans become demons. The exorcists use Malachim. How could they be unaware of such a thing? If Lord Artorius knows, why would he keep it a secret? Maybe because he's like not that great. He's not nice. He's not a very good guy. You want to listen to the skipper and rest up. Don't worry, we'll take care of the ship. It's time I got a little shut-eye too. Bienfu, give me the usual lullaby suite so I can sleep like a baby.
Yeah, I have to sing for 3 hours straight every night.
That's my Bienfu voice, by the way. It's a good one. You're looking for Laphicet? I saw him heading down to the lower cells earlier. Oh, of course he would go to like the furthest freaking point on the map. What a jerk. With the captain gone, the skipper's had to carry a heavy burden on his back, but now he has friends to watch out for him. I'm grateful you've been around. But don't tell him I said any of that, though. And what if I do? Something feels off. I know I turned the sound effects down so they wouldn't be so loud in battle, but like I feel like now I don't hear my own footsteps, which is weird.
Hey, Kuragane, let me ask you something.
More complaining, is it?
Come on, don't be like that. Every time I turn around, Velvet or one of the pirates is telling me to go make some delivery to some island. I can never get a break.
Isn't that just a sign they think you're a dependable guy?
Maybe, but I don't see them sending you off on errands. It's like they take one look at your face and decide to leave you alone.
I don't have a face.
Oh, right, sorry. The slip of the tongue.
Maybe you just don't know how much work I do around here. It's more than you think. Anything to do with iron, I do it. Making tools, repairing things. What do you take me for? Some kind of cheeky freeloader? I don't even have cheeks.
Oh, you got cheeks.
You're too funny. But doesn't it ever annoy you to have all these kids giving you orders?
I've spent my entire life thinking of nothing but forging swords. It's been centuries since I've interacted with youngsters like them. They can be a hassle, but at least it's a new hassle.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. So I went along with whatever they asked. But I've been too nice, so they keep pushing work onto me. Maybe if I hadn't been so helpful, they would have stayed out of my face like they stay out of yours.
I don't have a face.
That's not the point. Aren't you even listening to what I'm saying here?
You need to make up your mind. You and I got on this ship alongside these people, who are putting themselves in great danger in order to live the lives of their choosing. If you don't like it, then go on and get off this ship with your tail between your legs.
Yeah, except I don't have a tail right now.
Yeah, how long does it take for that thing to grow back anyway? Like, they're really milking that one. How do I get down? I think it's this way. Eisen? Oh no, it's what's his name? Sigmund. Percival. So close. Kamana is sleeping in the back. One moment, she was her usual cheerful self, but then suddenly she became crestfallen. Everything will be better after a good night's sleep. Let's all go fishing tomorrow. I want to feed Kamoana the best sashimi she's ever tasted. Ugh, kids are difficult to deal with. If it was Benwick or one of the others, whimpering a solid whack and set him straight, but that's beastly. Of course it is. You'd think I'd be a pirate if I knew how to treat little girls? We're just gonna leave that one alone. Wait, did this treasure chest respawn? It did. And that's like a contemporary item. I thought maybe you would have like an old piece of junk in it or something. Yeah, like at the beginning of the game, it said that the herbs like regrow, but like I've never found one to regrow. Like, and it's been a long time since I plucked this one because it was like at the very beginning of the game. Mommy, she must be lonely. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, this is the not annoying person talking. She must be lonely. Losing your family is hard. So true. I don't know why I thought his name was Sigmund. I was gonna say, was there a Sigmund in Fire Emblem? But no, his name, that was Sigurd, wasn't it? I mean, there was probably a Sigmund at some point, but I was more specifically talking about Fire Emblem Engage. Because I was watching a little bit of somebody play that game. He's trying to beat it on Insanity so he can like unlock random stat growth so that he can start doing like drafts or whatever. And so I was watching him play a little bit this weekend when I wasn't feeling so well.
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laphicet. You hear me?
I hear you. I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only sent us to the wrong places. Aizen, is there any way to boost Amalok's powers?
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malakim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malakim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to a Malak, the Malak receives great strength?
Yes, in general at least. Some Malakim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found Orichalcum to use against Shigure, and we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helavis.
Works for me. Aizen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
When I say prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
So basically everything except the one I said. Good to know. I think I was thinking of Sigurd, but then said Sigmund. But I feel like there is a game that I've played that has a character named Sigmund who's like a knight. I don't know. I'll never remember. I could have swore there was a Sigmund. Is that what I called him? Siegfried. I called him Siegfried. Oh my gosh. I can't even remember what I called him. Oh boy. I wonder if Siegfried was the... Hold on, I'm gonna have to look this up in a minute because it's gonna bug me. Now I know that Siegfried is the name of the knight in Soul Calibur. who was eventually overtaken by the Soul Edge to become Nightmare, but that's not who I was thinking of. I don't know, probably doesn't matter. I don't think I played Fates. That was the one on the 3DS that had like 3 versions, right? Because I think that's the one I didn't play.
Our next target is north of Helives, near the Faldes ruins. In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helives.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Helives right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
It's what'll get us in.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
Okay, that's right. There was like the Pokemon Red and Blue, and then there was also like the Pikachu DLC.
Hey, Eleanor.
Equivalent.
Abbey exorcists don't pray to their tethered Malachim, do they?
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule, right?
Yes, though that is simplifying it a bit.
When Malachim receive human prayers, they bestow their blessings upon people and nature. Eisen told me that we Malachim grow stronger when humans pray to us.
Prayers and blessings? I've never heard of that. I used to think the same way as the other exorcists. Malachim are merely tools that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But Inominat is different. The exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that, the people of this nation pray to the Empyrean for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Ah, I get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo?
Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Inominat, so that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior, they are made aware of Inominat's presence behind him.
Everyone starts believing in Inominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
After the centuries-long decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine.
The pieces do fit. Oaths, prayers, blessings, the demon blight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Malak, after all.
Oh, Laphicet, you've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why's your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
Huh?
Erp.
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the Turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to. let alone anyone who would send me any.
Laufey said, I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is... Bienfu?
Yep. You got a letter from yours truly. I figured you'd be wanting someone to send you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bienfu.
I'll even read it for you. Dear Moloch Laufey, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no major changes to report.
Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this.
As you're aware, I've been spending my days ironing Magilu's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks. Recently, however, I made the mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks.
There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter.
That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry again.
Bro, Bienfu, you can't be saying stuff like that. Oh, he's got to know about another one of the secret islands, right?
We've loaded everything bound for Helaviz. With that much trade, I doubt anyone will suspect us.
Any idea who can give us cover for docking?
Not anyone in particular, but recently the power and influence of the Helaviz Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink. And as for the drink...
12-year-old amber draft. The sailors of Helaviz have an eye for the stuff.
You heard that from Dial, I take it. He's got a sharp eye.
He took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for an eye.
Aye, aye. I'll keep an eye on him so that he doesn't sneak off with another bottle.
Dial may be a demon, but I don't mind having him around. Listen to me, praising a demon. Is that too sacrilegious even for a pirate? Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to tell me where the next special island place was. Not so.
The supplies are loaded. We can make for Helaviz whenever you want.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
Eleanor! Oh, what's wrong, Kamoana?
She said she had a dream about her mom.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scary. That she didn't want a scary little girl like me.
Your mother would never say that, sweetheart.
But how can you be sure?
Well, how do I put it? I know because I know.
You're just lying to make me feel better.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Kamoana, don't cry.
This might be the worst character in any video game.
Oh, this is the part I hate about little kids.
I'm kid! I hate you, Velvet! I hate you!
That's right. Let it all out.
Stop it! Stop it! Mommy! I saw my mommy! She didn't want me.
I mean, do you blame her?
She managed to cry herself to sleep.
They're not rational creatures. Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out.
You seem used to it.
I guess you could say that. Laffy usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note, let's take off all we can.
My liege, Dial, I leave Kamoana in your care.
I'll do what I can, but kids as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt bureaucrats.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
I do hope Kamoana isn't crying anymore.
Yeah.
Shush.
How long is it going to be before you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
That's what the last exorcist who came here said before leaving for the north. What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa, are we?
That is not the case. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
So the exorcists are just passing through town and heading straight north. Odd.
Our scout ship has returned.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Here's a fine haul. Swimwear? I didn't know this was that kind of game.
All right, now it's up to you.
Alright. I think that means I have everything. Yes. We start going to the Barbados Archipelago. No relation to the other Barbados that you're thinking of. This is a different one. What is this? Oh, we can get different geoboards? That's boring. How boring. Okay. Shortage of flamestone around the capital is reaching critical levels. Exorcists are using their arts to help where they can, but will it be enough? Only place you can find this stuff now is Mount Kilorus. But if the port isn't rebuilt...
Ever since the Calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot, I say.
Calamity? What do you mean?
I mean the demon who barged in and made a mess of our fair city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The Calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom, not just here. Scant few have seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't say.
After the Calamity raised our ships and our port, the shipping guild fell apart, and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad. The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city, and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the demon blight spreading again. Just the other day, a little kid turned into a demon. Just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the Calamity, and got a fat demotion for her troubles. Several new exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be Medissa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something so stupid...
Medissa?
That's enough. This isn't something for outsiders to know.
You're right. Sorry. I'm really worried about what's going to come of this town.
It sounds like Hellafeast isn't what it used to be these days.
We need to ask around and find out more about what's going on here.
Agreed. Especially regarding the Abbey and those ruins. I'm also curious about this Medissa woman.
The ruins part makes sense, since the Earth Pulse point might be there. But why do you care who Medissa is?
Just a hunch. Something tells me she's worth looking into.
You're not gonna look into this Calamity chick? She sounds like a real terror.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. I already know plenty about what makes her tick.
Maybe we can go to Medissa's family reunion. This was another unopened chest on this map somewhere. But where? Oh, I keep seeing something on my screen, and I think it's like something in the distance, but I think there's just something on my monitor. I don't know. Anyway, it's nothing.
Are you all right, Madame Eleanor? Don't let those people get you down.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. But could you not do that thing where you blow air on me to dry my tears?
All right, I'll just pat your head then.
That won't be necessary either. But really, things are in a terrible state.
The town burned, the guild ruined, the abbey all but gone. It won't be a functioning port for some time.
You can't fault them for being upset. They had it real good here until we came along. Those Hellavesians were like spoiled children.
How so?
Hellawes was once a tiny fishing village. The bountiful northern seas provided plenty enough fish to sustain their trade. But Flamestone gave them an easy way to get rich. And once they got a taste, they abandoned their old craft.
And now they're paying the price. But I've heard that the cooling temperature has covered half the northern sea in ice drift, making fishing much more difficult.
But the drifting ice carries tiny organisms, enriching the waters where it melts. The fish should be more plentiful than ever.
I suppose you may have a point.
We're ones to talk after what we did, but taking the easy path, then complaining as soon as it gets hard, that seems...
Spoiled, yes.
You said it, Laphicet.
I think my appetite's getting a little overindulgent, too.
That's not a bad thing. Just means you're healthy.
Giant squid come to these waters in this season. Should I ask Benwick to fish some up?
Yeah, and some normal octopuses, too.
Oh my god.
This calamity is... us, isn't it?
Well, we've been waging war with the Abbey everywhere we go, and now we're about to take it to a new level.
If we pull the next Therian off of the Earth Pulse point, it'll likely be Kamoana's village all over again.
The same devastation?
Ooh. I wonder if there's something worse than calamity that they can call us.
This is no laughing matter.
People turn into demons in part due to their own malevolence. It's not like they're entirely innocent. But if there's someone out there who's being forced to act as Inominat's mouth, like Kamoana was, isn't saving them the right thing to do?
I cannot argue with that, but...
You don't have to worry. I'm the one who will devour the barrier. And I'm the one who will do what needs to be done.
I hear the demons that attacked this place went on to conquer Vortigern, and even kidnap Prince Percival. What monsters! We're lucky to have survived it all. Where's this other chest at? Absolutely nothing is going right. It's because of the calamity. I wish there was some way to round up all the fools that fight against the Abbey so they could be punished. The docks and warehouses have been repaired, but most of the ships were burned and sank. Yeah, and the docks are useless with wreckage blocking them. The waters are so cold we can't do anything. Bunch of babies. Oh, the water's freezing. I don't want to get in there and clean up wreckage. We finally got a seaworthy ship, but all the others had to be scrapped. Those damn demons. Don't they understand that ships are a sailor's livelihood? Isn't that what makes them demons? Oh, here it is. Fire ring. It's interesting to me that like these pickup points respawn pretty frequently, but like they also, some of them seem to like update. Because like some of them I'm still finding like copper coins, which is like what they were in the very beginning. But then that last one was like a piece of feldspar, which is like a crafting material that I like am just now starting to get into that tier of crafting. It's interesting.
The demon attacks have ground trade to a halt, but people are slowly starting to fish again.
Are you a fisherman too?
Aye. This town got swept up in the recent trade boom. But back when I was a young lad, this was a fishing port through and through. Ever since the shipping guild took over the docks, all of us fishermen got muscled out. Making this a commercial port has helped the town grow. But a lot of people weren't so happy with the guild.
It's too bad everyone couldn't just work together.
Once money gets involved, people change. That's true no matter what age you live in. The people know it's the ones making the money who lead the charge. But we follow anyway. It's human nature. I hope everyone changes their minds once we start rebuilding. But who knows what will happen.
Old fisherman, are you a fisherman? If Demon Blight keeps spreading like this, it won't matter how hard we try to rebuild. Oh, got some hair in my mouth. Nah, we'll find a way to make it happen. I'm well connected, so I'll be able to get my hands on the dosh we need, no problem. I don't understand why it's standing out to me for some reason in this episode. I think because that's like the third British like slang word that I've heard. It's really weird to me. There's a bunch of like Britishisms in like a Japanese game, but yeah, that's right. All the cargo in the storehouse burned up. The only thing I have left is my money. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, woe is me. All I have is money, the thing that you can use to get literally anything else. Don't mind him. He's been like that ever since the fire at the docks. Oh. Oh, dude, there's a bunch of stars on the map.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
First and foremost, they have to protect decent citizens like us. Isn't that their duty as exorcists? Duty.
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it.
Who knows?
I heard of this one village in East Gand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town. I hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
I don't understand what our motivation is to not tell people what causes demon blight. Like, we know that it's like malevolence. So why don't we just tell people like, hey, it's actually not contagious. It spreads because you're an asshole. And then like maybe they would stop being that way. Only I had a cure for demon blight, I'd make a king's ransom selling it. See, and you'd be one of the first ones to turn, you greedy little so-and-so. Doesn't make sense to me, like, why we're hiding that part of it.
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down, said, "Don't kill her, she's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
Okay, so Medusa is the Therian. I hope Medusa has it in her to repent. Because I believe that the whole being receptive thing is like the prerequisite for becoming a Therian. Kitty. So loud. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, come here. Get up to. Oh, this cat. I feel like I spent my entire weekend cleaning up after this cat. Like, I cleaned all the windows because they all had paw and face / nose prints on them. And then within like a few hours, she was smashing her face into the window again and getting nose prints all over it. And then I had to like vacuum up a bunch of stuff that she made a mess out of. It's like, I feel like that's all I did all weekend was friggin' take care of cat messes.
If you go north from Hellebes, you'll come upon the Faldes ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving, after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
Now, don't go and report what I just said, alright? Guards, I need to tattle on somebody, please. Hello? After all that happened after the demon attack, lots of folks are complaining about the Abbey's actions. Still, I think it's all part of a deeper plan by Lord Artorias. If you doubt him, you're falling right into the demon's claws. Risa was a fair administrator, but her ability as an exorcist was third-rate at best. Her defeat is to blame for the hard times here. We'll be in serious trouble if the Abbey doesn't send some better exorcists. You sound pretty critical of the Abbey. Not at all, I was just speaking in jest. Have another drink and forget about it, I'm buying. There's a new request, nothing but bad news lately. Oh, I never found this guy. Oh wait, that's where I'm going. I never found this one. Maybe I haven't gone there yet. Maybe I'll be going back there later. Increase the drop rate of equipment worn by the character on normal mode or higher. Ah, interesting. Okay, so I gotta keep an eye out for this guy. He's level 41. I myself am level 39, so that should be fine. A lot of people in here that want to talk to me.
Hi! I was wondering if you'd let us put on a little comedy show. What do you say?
Sounds good to me. Just try and keep it low-key. I don't want to attract the Abbey's attention.
Ha! That's a tall order. Wherever we go, the boy and I have him rolling in the aisles.
The boy? Wait, you mean me?
I sure do. I'll play the straight man, you play the funny one. Don't sweat it. Even if you mess up, you'll be adorable. The audience will just lap it up. Did you memorize the script I wrote you?
Yeah, I think so.
Great! I knew you could do it! But if you merely follow the script and adhere to its every word, you won't be very funny. You need to ad-lib in your own style. For you, that's buttering up the audience and winning them over.
Ad-lib? I'm not sure I can do that.
I have faith in you, kiddo. You're gonna discover a part of you that you never knew existed. Just focus on finding ways to charm our audience.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, right! Then let's get this show rolling!
Oh good, more bad improv.
Hi there! We're a boy and his witch, your partners in comedy today! Magicazam!
We're still new to the comedy business, but we'll do our best to give you a memorable show. I'm Fee, the cute one, and this blustering witch is...
Muggy-Loo! Wait, who are you calling blustering?
Meow! Sorry, I just suddenly felt like doing an imitation.
An imitation? Like, of a cat?
Not just any cat, a nearby cat. Meow!
Boo.
You're losing them. Time to go on our charm offensive. Roll with it, kiddo. Every slip up is just a new opportunity in disguise.
See? It's supposed to be a pun on how cats sound and how near is pronounced. I didn't actually hear a nearby cat meow like that or anything.
He's explaining the joke? Are you going crazy, Laphicet? What good does explaining a bad joke do?
But you told me to ad-lib to try and win our audience over, didn't you? I figured maybe if I explained it to them, they'd get the joke and find it funny.
Just stop. Even if they get the joke that way, it's just going to be sad.
I don't mind that. I'm not afraid of messing things up. I just want to make sure our audience feels valued.
No, you have the right idea, but...
I guess I should mention, Muggy-Loo's the one who came up with the script. She just made me come and act it out.
I don't care if it made the audience happy, you just sold me out! I can't work with you like this. No way! I'd say we got a lot of ad-libbing into our routine today. How was the show?
I'll just say one thing. You need a better writer.
It wasn't me.
Oh, boy.
Now we have demons rampaging through our towns. Northgan's really had a string of bad luck. The weather's gotten even colder. Mercio's port is blocked by an ice drift, and hardly anyone sails the North Seas anymore.
But relief supplies have made it up here, right?
It may fill our bellies, but not our hearts.
Huh?
If the Abbey truly wants to save this town, there's something we need more than food or gold. Lady Teresa! If only I could be pierced once more by those fierce, ice-cold eyes. Oh, punish me, Teresa, my love!
Wow.
Can we make it so that he doesn't get any more supplies?
Lady Teresa, my life is for you.
Wow.
Yeah. With a heart full of infinite sadness, I'll say it again. I love Teresa. I have a feeling that Fee could really get a crowd going. That alone makes him a perfect partner. I don't disagree with what the Abbey did, but I don't disagree with what the Abbey did. Oh, but I can sympathize with her. Her being... what's her name? Medusa. What mother could sit by and accept the death of her child and just being the natural order thing? We have to suppress our personal feelings. If we let ourselves be ruled by emotions like pity, nobody would be able to obey the rules, would they? You're entirely correct. Be that as it may, I know what she means. Okay.
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey, but the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl-turned-demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medusa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime...
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medusa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medusa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
There was a mother and daughter who wouldn't listen to reason, that's all. Ah, discerning customer. Need to do a little dismantling or enhancement? I don't know if I really have a lot of stuff for dismantling. It's been so long since I played, I don't remember what all I have. I don't feel like upgrading this one because I feel like I'm not going to be using it much longer. She's almost mastered it. But unfortunately, I just used up the last of my, the last of my silver. Now I can't upgrade the gradient doll. Would any of these break down into silver? No, but these would. I don't need 3 pairs of them. And these would. But I do kind of might need 2 pair. I think I'm done with these. I can get 2 out of this. Okay, so then I can at least get that to a +2. All right.
Take a look.
A new recipe! I've gotta try it!
Berserker's Palmier. This treat made of pie crust looks plain, but tastes grower. Nothing to get angry over.
All right, now it's up to...
Whoa. Triple skill proc. Actually... Is there anything to sell? That's probably good enough. That's not worth hardly anything. Oh well. I know I got a lot of money sitting in here in non-liquid assets, but I don't really feel like selling it until I actually need it. Although I don't... I highly doubt any of those things is going to be used in like any sort of like upgrade or crafting recipe in the future. I just don't think that this game does that. I think it's... everything is labeled as components. I have a tale that's just the thing for dire times like these. Listen now to the epic of a heroic king who ended the era of darkness and united the land. I call it the Dawn of Asgard.
The Faldi's ruins are north of Helaves.
The Earth Pulse point is to the north, too. probably in the very same place.
Hellevise is different now, isn't it?
Maybe, but you've changed too.
True. When I first met all of you, I never could have imagined I would go on such a journey.
I could barely even think then. But then Velvet let me keep this compass. And Eisen and Rokuro taught me to be myself.
They certainly did.
And look at Dial. He's a regular part of the Von Altia's crew now.
Even Restless Bienfu and Grimoire are now part of our merry band.
Yep.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, and the prince and his hawk, and Korogane and Kamawana are with us.
Listen, I've got more part in this tale than any of them.
Hush. Whatever I'd say, you'd say it doesn't matter to you.
At last you begin to understand me. Magicazam!
Achoo! Ugh. I didn't think Northgand would be this cold.
But Northgand was Teresa's territory. Wouldn't you have been here with her?
I think having my awareness controlled meant my senses were dulled as well.
I see. But the cold doesn't seem to be bothering Eisen at all. In fact, everyone else seems comfortable here.
If you shiver at these temperatures, you'll never make it on the high seas.
In my youth, I practiced the blade under the blazing sun and through raging blizzards. Besides, when I turned into a demon, extreme temperatures ceased to affect me.
The same thing happened to me. I used to hate winter, so that's some good luck.
But what of yourself? You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm freezing, actually. I don't know how you stand it.
I loathe the cold more than anything. That's why I've armed myself with a secret weapon. I've stuck thin, yet powerful, Cuckoo brand hand warmers all over myself. I even packed them in my shoes.
Really? That sounds amazing.
I'm willing to share, if you act like a dove.
What?
Go cuckoo, like a dove.
Please share your cuckoo warmers with me. Cuckoo.
You're no Velvet, that's for sure.
He loves making people pretend to be a dove. Tell you what. Oh, I see the Geo Safari surfboard spot.
I'll finish this quicker.
All right, enemies.
You're just lucky I'm.
Enemies in this area definitely have not scaled up. Where am I headed though? All these ruins. Oh, okay. I actually have it on the map. An avalanche has blocked the road. I'm afraid it's impassable for now. It's fine. I don't even want to go that way. Oh, hey. How'd I miss this? Ugh. I'm always full on life bottles. The Faldi's ruins.
Look, no guards. I think it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
Ah, Feldspar. Alright, I'm guessing these enemies will probably be a little bit tougher.
You're fighting the
Night Flapper.
Flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form 0. Thunder!
They have no weakness, and they're resistant to non-elemental, weak to hidden arts.
You're wide open.
Come on, really?
Every time I finish a battle and it shows the EXP bar, I think that's everybody's remaining health. And I'm like, wait a minute. Did I like take a ton of damage during that fight? And the answer is no, but for some reason it fools me every time. Alright, these guys are weak to non-elemental. Oops.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Fly away, little birdie. Far away.
Here I come! Crash through! Hold up! Hurricane double haze! Too slow! Hurricane! For three! Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero!
How did he get
You're finished!
his bar refilled so quickly? Or maybe he's up to... he might have 6 as his maximum, now that I think about it.
We won, right? Right?
Wait a minute. What is this party? Who set this party? I didn't set this party. It's fine for now.
I won't run away! Crash through!
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Eat it! You're wide open!
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you. There sure are a lot of Malakim posted here.
They're probably here to protect the Therian, right?
One would assume.
The exorcist controlling them can't be far then. Be careful.
Let's do our best!
You're wide open! No escape! One down! Let's go! Let's go! Die! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! Who wants some next? How's that? Let's go! No escape!
Is that all you got?
No escape!
Victory is ours.
Feldspar boots. Alright. Cat chest. Oh, please let it be less than 200. 320. Are you kidding me? Oh. I don't think I'm getting all these guys. If it was just about finding the chest, that'd be one thing, but the fact that you have to have so many of these stupid cat souls. Oh my gosh, the cat just came in here as soon as I started talking about cat souls. Hi, kitty. What do you want? What do you want?
Was that supposed to be a joke? I'll finish this quick. Nothing can stop these fists.
Okay, he is ready to change shoes. He has not learned these. Anybody else have anything they need to? No, okay.
Always ready to fight. You're wide open! See this? Don't escape! One down. No escape! Go!
You don't want to make me angry.
Laffy said apologize for losing your temper.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, let the boy try to act tough.
Who's this guy?
Let's get started.
Weakness to earth and wind. I got some.
You're wide open!
That wasn't worth the effort.
I'll finish this quick. Blaze the wind. For one. It's up there. Hold stuff. Double haze. You're wide open too.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Get out of my way.
You'll be rust on my blade. It's up there. It's up there. It's up there. No escape. You're wide open. That's it. For one. I'll stop it. It's up there. Tremble. I'm a person. Finish. See this? You're wide open. Is that all you got? It's up there. Stay away. Kill them to the bone.
They were nothing.
Furious fighter. And I've said it 100 times, but I really should be checking out more of the titles that I've been unlocking, because I've been getting a lot of them to level 2 recently. And I don't even know which ones I'm using.
You're wide open.
two are so cool!
Don't become like me.
Don't try and imitate us, please.
Then shoes develop for survival, resulting in an increased standard in art defense.
I can fight too! Crash through! Wall
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Dark Fangs. Possessor of paper. Where am I supposed to go?
I'll finish this quick.
Crash through!
You're wide open! Die! You're wide open! Eat it!
Hey, is everyone alright?
Oh, it's this mechanic again, huh? Where I gotta find the symbols and activate it to open the doors. Well, that was sure nice of them to put it immediately right next to the door that it opens.
These ruins. This feels like a sad place.
Sad? In what way?
Sorrow permeates this place. As if left behind by people who suffered torment and death. I guess that's a weird impression to get by just looking at some ruins, huh?
I'd trust my feelings if I were you. They'll often lead you to the truth of things. Besides, what you're feeling would explain a thing or two about these ruins.
It would?
Rather than attempting to impress visitors with beauty and opulence, the building and its passageways were built with strength and stability in mind. And that means...
They were anticipating volcanic earthquakes. And they expected that someone might turn violent in these passageways.
Not a bad observation. And what would bring such savage people to these halls? Surely they weren't just passing through.
Then this passage must have led to somewhere. Some room or structure deeper within. A prison for the worst criminals. Or maybe a battle arena.
And that's what gave you a sense of sadness.
If it was an arena, then treasure for the victors might be hidden away somewhere.
Why would it be hidden?
Well, those fighter types might not have been all that nice. And the people who built this place seem to have been the cautious type.
Hidden treasure, huh? Where do you think,
Save your speculation for another day, you two. We have a Therian to find.
Right. Sorry.
So, about that treasure.
Eisen!
Ugh. We'll talk about this later, Laphicet.
All right.
So... trying to decide if this whole thing is connected. Or if I need to check out those other doors. Because I feel like there was a... supposed to be... oh no, he's outside. Interesting. I don't remember seeing him outside.
All right.
I gotta know. I gotta figure it out. Okay, never mind. I'm just not allowed to go in here. Oh, hello. And I went down the one on the right. We can go down this one on the left. Okay, yeah. This room is... Although this one looks like it's disconnected. Maybe? Yeah, I can't get through that way.
Don't get overconfident.
Crash through! Hold stop! Hurricane double heavy!
Guys like the dial!
No escape!
One down!
Victory is ours.
Okay, so what's through here?
Move it or die! Hurricane! Hold up! Too slow! Who wants some
Unarmed? Hardly.
Ruh-roh, dangerous encounter. Die or be killed? Those are
Is everyone all right?
some good options. The Saturn Satchel. Who is that?
This Nordal. It looks a lot like Grimoire and Bienfu, but there's something different about it that I can't quite put my finger on.
I agree. Those two are positively gloomy, but this doll seems calming, yet glamorous too.
Like I said, a quiet radiance.
Yeah. You think so? I think it's more lethargic or absent-minded. Like it can't tell what's going on in its head. Either way, I'm 1,000 times cuter than that thing.
What's cute about you? People who keep their faces covered are creepy.
I don't know. There's definitely something off about it. It's charming, but a little ominous. Like I can never entirely be at ease around it, if that makes sense.
You think so? Actually, I think it's cute. It reminds me of a little baby.
You think this looks like a baby?
I remember when my sister was about as small as that doll. She had the tiniest little hands, and she'd try to grip my pinky as best she could.
Really?
I'd take my pinky with her fingers wrapped around it and poke her cheek, and she'd just be all smiles. I swore to myself I'd always do whatever I could to protect her. Once she got a little older and started fixing meals, lots of weird things began to happen around us. Wherever we went, she was in danger. Demons attacked us. A dragon tried to kidnap her. That's when I first realized what it was that I carried. That the cause of all my sister's pain was my blessing, my Reaper's curse.
So, you left her behind and went on your search for a way to break the curse.
Right. And that's when I met Eifried. It was from him that I first heard about the Nordals. He thought the stories about them were all just baseless rumors.
I guess we'll never know for sure unless we gather them all. But
What is it?
I think something good will happen once they're all together.
Why do you say that?
Well, because we found this doll, you shared some of your past with us. That makes me kinda happy.
Nerd.
So I think we should get the other three, so more happy stuff happens.
Hard to argue with you there.
That's right. I feel like I was given a side quest to collect those. But at this point, I don't remember from whom. Okay, well, I'm glad I doubled back then. Because I definitely would have missed that, because I don't think there was... Even though the pathways looked connected, they're actually not.
On to battle!
Crash through!
No escape! Hurricane! Doors wide open! Dire! You're wide open! Attention! Hold on! See this? Storm 6! You're wide open!
One down. Was that supposed to be a joke?
You'll be rust on my blade!
Well then, let's move on.
Runner's High. This door is being sealed shut by an unknown force. Interesting.
Don't waste my time.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder!
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Okay, I need to figure out how to get these doors open. Okay.
I won't run away! Crash through!
You're wide open!
Out of my way!
You're wide open! Dire kills!
Out of my way!
Uh-oh, scary time. Whoa! It's a big fella. Tweak the water. I got like no water attacks. That's good.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pay!
Die! Form 2! Double haze! No
Owie.
Double haze!
Double haze!
Owie, owie. Thank you.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! Crusher! Crusher! No escape!
Ow.
Leave this to me!
Ow.
Too slow. Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope. Too slow. Dark despair, kindle
He's trying to resurrect me. He keeps getting attacked.
despair, kindle a beacon of hope. Too slow. Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope. Heh. Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope. Dark despair, kindle.
All right. I thought I'd give him a chance, but he's having a little bit of a struggle with the channeling time of his revive spell.
Despair, kindle a beacon of hope.
Well, he's gonna get another chance. Oh, he got it!
That was tougher than I would have liked.
So what happened there was he actually started channeling it, and then I used the life bottle to revive myself with Laphicet, and then before he finished channeling the first spell, I died again, and so he immediately cast it on me. That's what you call teamwork right there. When no items are received after combat, drop rates for the next battle increase by 2% on hard or higher. Come on. Enhancement material obtained by breaking down equipment of rarity 13 to 18 as sometimes dropped by special enemies. Okay, so we got gold. Well, perfect time to use one of my last sage. I can use it on Eleanor. She'll get 10 HP and she'll recover from that walloping she took. I don't remember what I was doing now. Oh yeah, I'm looking for a thing to activate. There we go. All divide. Dang, now I could use that life bottle I found earlier. Okay, so that should have opened up this door, which had another torch in it, which should open up that door. Oh no, there's another one on the other side. Couldn't have been that easy.
Let's get started.
Well then, let's move on.
Ooh, wielder. All right, let's take a moment. Oh, first of all, yeah, I need to change some equipment up. Okay, mastered, not mastered. $118 focus and 63 defense. These are not bad actually. Okay. All right, let's look at some of these. Attack increased by 10%. Decrease spirit gauge cost of arts based on their star level. Cover when defeating a foe. I'm probably going to want to keep that one. Ooh, wait, what is it? I love that the one for spending a ton of time in the menus is like apparently one of the the best. That's kind of funny, actually. It's not that good, I guess. Dang, Eisen has like no level 2s or 2 stars or whatever it is. Here's one. Art attack increased by 1.15. Increased stagger duration. That's not horrible. Kitty, what do you want, Kitty? Come here. Let me pet you. Come here. Huh? She does not need attack. She needs art attack. Art attack. Higher element Moloch art casting. Time minus 15%. That could be decent. Multiply spell damage by 1.2, but hidden arts. Yeah, you know what? That's probably good for her. What's up, Artie? We are exploring a donjon. I'm spending some time in menus so that I can upgrade my menu maven title to level 3 eventually. Because apparently it's the best title in the game for Velvet. I don't know if that's true, but it seems like it so far. Sometimes you do just gotta spend 30 minutes looking at a menu. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I just got done fighting a dire foe, like, you know? Combat time is over. It's time for menus.
You're wide open! Now you'll be killed!
I refuse
Yeah.
to fall here.
Deceiving pummel. Oh, he literally just... I was just saying how he has like no level, or he has no 2-star titles. And he literally just got a 2-star title. Which one was it? Empty Hand? No, that one's better. It's okay. The one that I had just put on him is better. Pirate Flag, Hound Hunters.
All right, now it's up to you.
I am a witch. Or wizard? Warlock? I don't know how that works. Is there male witches? Is it a gender thing? I don't know how witches work. There we go. I mean, I guess there is like a distinction between like a witch and a wizard and a warlock, and it's not gender. Because like, I guess like the female equivalent of a wizard would be a sorceress? No, is sorcerer different than a wizard? Hold on, guys, we gotta figure this. We gotta be the first one to figure this out. But yeah, like I was gonna say, warlock is like you get it through a patron, so that's not. I think you'd always just hear like witches and warlocks mentioned in the same mouthful. But I think that's, you know, ignorance more than anything.
How's Medissa been acting?
She's calm. It looks like letting her in on the truth worked as well as we thought it might.
Good. Maybe she'll be easier to control now.
I was gonna say, because you can have male sorcerers, because Jafar was a sorcerer.
Halt! Who are you?
Oh, crap. I was thinking it was cutscene time. I'm sitting here with the controller in my lap.
You're wide open! Let's go! Gave way! Gave way! No escape! Too slow! See this? Let's go!
Ow. Okay, that didn't hurt that bad. It just looked flashy.
You wronged me! Here's your justice! Finding order! Are there more?
Double hit! Windlass! Crusher! Die! You're wide open! Smash them!
Dude, stop stealing my kills. I need my soul gauge replenished. Never mind, I'm fine.
We won, right? Right?
Yeah, I know like witches like traditionally get their powers from like nature, you know? The ultimate mage and the spear wielder. But I don't, that's like, I think that's more of like a real life thing, more so than like a D&D Pathfinder. I don't have an extra feldspar coat for him, so he's just gonna have to chill out with the amphibole coat. Well, druids also get their power from nature, but I think maybe in a different way. I don't know, man. All I know is one time, I don't know why I remember this, but this girl that I went out with on like one date told me a story about how her mom got cancer and didn't believe in chemo, so she went to the woods and found a witch to try to cast a healing spell on her, and then she died like the next day. That's not funny, but that's, for some reason, that's the only thing I remember is like she had to go to the woods to find this witch in like 2004 to cast a, yeah, it was weird. It was a little weird. I won't lie. Bit of a strange story, but oh, we can get blast gauge +1, but that's not really, it's not really that valuable. So all that to say, I don't think we've, I think we've created more questions than answers here.
So, Medusa really is
Let's
here.
get started. What's this about the truth and controlling her?
Oh yeah, that was a good, satisfying quadruple hit. I'm a laughing raven.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Dang it. Sometimes I'm just trying to like advance to the next thing. It skips all the things. I don't have a new belt for her anyway. So it doesn't matter, but it's annoying me. I don't know why it does that. Alright, so what's her name is probably down here. She's been turned into a Therian, we think. We've assumed. Dude, if Gandalf heard you say that, he would beat your ass.
Not even worth my time.
Infernal Torrent. That sounds cool. What does that do? Oh, I have 2 new ones that I haven't equipped yet. Heaven's Wrath. There's Water and Wind, and Infernal Torrent. A leg sweep to the left that generates momentum for a flaming rightward kick that picks up downed enemies. Okay. Okay, so give me... Oh, I don't know. Give me Infernal Torrent on this one. What? Dude, I've learned so many art. See, that's the problem, is I keep skipping stuff. And I think I'm learning new moves and accidentally hitting the skip button. And then there was like a wind move that I learned. Oh, Heaven's Wrath. That was the other one. Heaven's Wrath. Ah, Heaven's Wrath. I don't know if it's good to have all... I feel like... I don't know why some of them are yellow and some of them are... white. I don't understand it. And like some of them say like the name of another move. Does that mean you're supposed to like chain them in that specific order? I feel like I've maybe been ignoring that, and I don't, I maybe have not been doing a good job of setting up my combos. So what happens if I switch these? Switch Infernal Torrent here, and Slag Assault. I don't think I did that. I don't think that did anything. Okay. I don't know, man. Up to this point, it's been working out for me pretty well. I just equip what sounds cool and just match the buttons in combat. It's been working out pretty well for me so far.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Oh, yeah, but he calls himself a wizard, right?
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Who wants some next?
Everybody calls him a wizard.
No escape!
I hope I
He
did a
even
good
says,
job.
like, one of his first lines in the entire movie is, "A wizard is never late nor never early." Like, he's a wizard. Come on, he's a wizard, Harry. Don't come in here with that Ishtar nonsense. That is absolutely correct. Okay. How do open door, please? Oh, wait a minute. I have a feeling I know. Oh, wait. No, I just missed this thing. I bet there's one on the other side too that I probably also missed.
Let's get started. Crash
You won't get any pity or compassion.
Gandalf is my
from me.
friend. I love Gandalf. I wish I was Gandalf. Seems like a cool dude. I mean, sure, he's always going to small hobbit villages and recruiting innocent little halflings to go on horrifying adventures that will leave them scarred with PTSD or potentially kill them, but like, other than that, he's pretty chill.
Let's do our best. No escape. Make a fire to the wall. Gaze upon my
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that Infernal Torrent. That's a sick looking move. Ow, I got stunned. Help me. I'm being attacked. This isn't fun when it's happening to me. Dude, I got no meter. I got no meter and no bitches. Alright, I gotta swap out. I gotta swap out.
Can you stand? Yeah.
Alright, she finally mastered that stupid amber spear. Like, she's been so far behind on weapons because this war spear, which is like one of the worst weapons in the game for her, like took so long to get the skill off of. And then so did this one. I think she's finally ready to go up to calcite, I guess. Alright, she's still at +5. Let me go ahead and swap. No, wrong button.
Oh, miss me that much, did ya?
Because Rokuru's been getting his butt kicked. I mean, that was a tough combat, to be fair. I was also getting my butt kicked, but, if we pull him out of battle, he'll, I think he'll heal up over time without having to use any items. Oh, this is like... It's like Blaine's gym puzzle. They got all the columns in here and they hid the hidden switches behind the columns. There it is. Alright, I'm guessing there's a boss fight in here. It's been a while. Life bottle! I got another life bottle. You know, I think I have a good number of herbs. Let's distribute some herb. Not as much as I thought, but that's still a decent amount. Okay, attack +3. Let's give one of these to Velvet, and we'll give one to Rakuru. Defense +3. Dude, he finally got out of the double digits. He's finally in triple digits. He's still behind everyone else, even the 2 mages. But he finally got his defense out of the basement. That's great news. Art attack by 3. I mean, you gotta just... I feel like you just gotta, like, keep dumping it on your mage. Make her magic insanely good. And then art defense, same thing. She finally got out of the basement. And then we'll save the sage. I'll tell you what though. I really need to urinate. So, oh, it's been 2.5 hours. Holy crap. That's probably why. I'm gonna take a quick break. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. It is the final week of Tales of Appreciation. My sincere goal is to try to beat this game before the end of the week, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like some of these dungeons are taking a bit longer than I anticipated, and I don't know if it's going to happen. But I'll be here today, tomorrow, and Thursday for sure. And then I've kind of designated like the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as like flex days. I could potentially do some extra streaming, but I do have to take care of like adult stuff. Like I gotta mow my grass at some point, and I gotta do some other housework and things like that. So I can't completely blow it off just to play video games like I do all the time. But we're gonna try if we can to beat this game this week. If not, as with every other year, it will spill over into June and we'll finish it up. But I'm pretty close, I think. We're about 41.5 hours in. But I don't know how much is left in terms of time. I know how many little chapters are left. I kind of shared that before. So this is we're in part 4, and we are in the Faldis ruins. So we're about little less than halfway through part 4. And then we have part 5, which looks a little bit on the shorter side. And then part 6 was really just going to the final dungeon. So we're not that far off, but we're not that close either. So it's gonna be rough. But anyway, we're gonna do it. We're gonna finish it. But I want to thank everybody who's been hanging out, and I want to thank everybody who's been donating this month. We've raised over $1,300 so far. We still got a ways to go, but we still have some time left. And I know a lot of the team members usually hold their donations for the end, myself included. So I know there'll be some more coming in, but we gotta drum up some donos here in the last week. If you got any rich relatives who are maybe like teetering on the edge of being alive and not being alive, like maybe like buddy up to them real quick. Maybe get yourself a little extra in the will. I don't know, man. Do whatever. We'll make do. Sorry, I'm petting a cat. I can't speak and pet this cat at the same time. But yeah, we still got we got plenty of stuff going on. The incentives are out there, drawing vegetables. Video game. We got one person who's requested a video game. I do have this thing. The donation thermometer. We've raised over $120 here. We have unlocked 2 of the bonus games, the $25 and the $75 tier, and we're very close to the $125. And we also had someone solve the mystery theme, so we've added the 3rd bonus game, and then this was the bonus game from the donation that I got. So these 4 for sure we will be playing sometime in the next year, and potentially more. So if you want to see more, go steal money from someone else. I don't know. Do what you got to do. Sell all your Xboxes. All right, I need to take a quick break. I need to use the restroom. Before I do, I will go through my normal spielio here just real quick. Those are the incentives. We already talked about those, so I'll just I'll blow past that. But we are doing the match again. So anybody who donates from my community, mentions me in the stream, I will match the donation at the end of the month, in addition to my donation. So perfect way to, if anybody out there wants to make a donation, they want to make a bigger impact, all they got to do is mention me and I'll match it. But other than that, I mean, I think we're winding down here. So, but I do, like I said, I appreciate everyone who's been a part of it so far. I always have fun doing it. Playing the Tales game is always fun. This one has been one of my favorites so far. So it's been an absolute blast for me. But as of right now, I really need to go to the restroom. And so I'll be back. And then we'll go figure out what's going up with Medusa. She's definitely probably not turned into a demon that we're going to have to fight. Right? Anyway, find out next time. In 5 minutes. okay, we're back. Snack here. Dude, I gotta go to Sam's Club. I've been putting it off. The longer you put it off, the worse it's gonna be, because it's just like so much stuff I'm gonna have to buy. And then I gotta carry it all in. That's the worst part. All that crap upstairs. It's quite sad the lengths I've thought about going to like not have to carry groceries upstairs to the point where like I considered like how expensive it would be to install like a, not even like an elevator perhaps, but like bigger than a dumbwaiter, for basically just like hauling stuff. Because it's really tough to get up and down my steps. They're too narrow and they spiral. And so it is quite difficult to carry things up and down the stairs. So it would be nice to be able to just like put it onto a lift and send it up or down, and then, you know, walk the stairs yourself. But anyway, that probably cost like $1 million. Yeah, it's so, because it's not even like the cool spiral staircase from like Indiana Jones that goes like, it's really just like a quarter turn, but it's just enough to make the stairs like stupidly narrow, because of the fact that they're like triangle pieces, and so there's like pieces of the step that's like this wide, and if like your foot hits one of those by mistake, like you're toast, and it's definitely happened to me before. It sucks so bad. And then it's just like, it's really narrow because it wasn't like originally included in like the house plans. I think they added it later, and there's just like not enough space for it. So the stairwell is narrow because it's almost like they had like enough for like a regular width stairwell, and then they cut it in half so they could do the twist. I don't know. It sucks. I hate it. In retrospect, I never should have bought this house. But I did, and now I have to live with it until I can sell it. And make enough money to buy something else. But that'll probably be a while, you know? Anyway. Yeah, it's not quite that much, but it is. I don't know. Hold on. This warrants Googling. There's something else I was going to Google earlier, but I forgot already. Who would know that? Would Zillow know that answer? Would Zillow be able to tell me the worth of my house? Yeah, they have an estimate, and it's definitely more than I paid for it. By like almost 20%. It's insane, dude. But I don't know if that's high or low, or really just depends on what the market dictates. Because I know like back in 2020, stuff was selling for like way over asking price, but now I think that's really slowed down. Yeah, I would definitely not be opposed to maybe selling someday and moving to something that's like all on one floor and maybe a little bit smaller. But at the time that I bought it, it was the most affordable house that I could find. That wasn't an absolute disaster. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, what I could afford. The only house that I looked at that actually cost less was my neighbor's house. Like, not my current, but when I was living with my parents, their neighbor wanted to sell his house. And he's like, I'll tell you what, if you make me an offer, I won't put it up for sale. I'll just sell it to you. He's like, but I want $199,000 for it. And I'm like, yeah, no. Like, unfinished basement. The walls were absolutely caked with nicotine tar. Or I guess like smoke. The tar from the smoke. And then they had like the master bedroom was like not even big enough for a queen size bed. Like they had a queen size bed in there, but you couldn't even walk all the way around it. It had to be wedged into a corner, and even then, like I was just like, no, thank you. Like the attic was unfinished, the basement was unfinished, and it was leaking while I was there. Like actively had huge puddles of water on the floor. So yeah, I was like, no, I'm good. Because this house didn't cost much more than that. And it's substantially bigger and more modern. And yeah, it probably would have been a great investment property, to be honest. I should have bought it because I probably could have flipped it without even doing anything to it. If I just sat on it for like 2 years.
What a treasure!
A mask obtained on the Barbados archipelago. Some believe it to be the mark of a peerless swordsman, while others say it was worn as punishment by a traitor. New skill learned, Rangetsu special train.
All right.
We gotta keep going here. But yeah, it probably would have been a good investment. I told my dad he should have thought about it. You know, my dad's house is paid off and his cars are all paid off and he's retired. I'm like, dude, you should buy it. Have your brothers come over and help you kind of fix it up a little bit and then sell it, dude. But, no, I mean, legitimately, it probably, because he did sell it, like 6 months later, because he put it on the market and then he took it off and then he put it back on again. Then he took it off again. Then he put it back on again. I think he ended up selling it for over $200,000. And that was with no repairs. Like, so I'm sure if my dad would have like come in and like maybe worked him down a little bit, and then, like I said, had his brothers come and help him do some basic renos, like probably could have flipped it pretty easily, because it's in a very nice neighborhood and a very good school system. So anyway, love real estate. I wouldn't have mind buying like a condo, but I don't like shared walls. Everything I looked at was in like a complex with like shared walls. I'm like, no, thank you. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, and I specifically told my realtor no HOAs. And the biggest bummer of all was that we found a house that I really, really, really liked in a neighborhood that was really good at a price that I could actually afford. It was more than this one, but I probably could have swung it. But the listing did not disclose that it was part of an HOA, which you're supposed to. But when we went to go look at it, that was one of the things that was brought up was the HOA fee. And I was like, oh, nobody told me this was in an HOA. And they're like, oh yeah, it's an HOA. I was like, well, I'm not interested. I've never heard anybody say anything nice about HOAs. I don't know why they exist. Oh, I just missed one. I was like, why did that door not open? Well, time to be sad.
barrier. She's a Therian.
Third time's the charm, eh, kid?
He did it.
Yeah.
Good job, Waffy. I'm sorry, his name is just Fee now. Not Waffy.
You're Medissa?
I am. And who might you be?
We're like you. We carry grudges against the Abbey. And Shepherd Artorias.
It's gonna be okay. We came to get you out of here, Medissa.
There's no escape.
What? Please, don't give up. I can—
No, you don't understand. There's no escape for you.
Oh, she did the
If you
meme.
dare sully Shepherd Artorias' ideals and the light the Abbey shines upon the world, I will kill you all!
Okay. She's a snake lady.
Why are you doing
Oh,
this?
these snakes like die instantly. Why did you use your mystic art on this snake? It has 200 HP. You're such an idiot, Isaac. Dude, it does it all the time. Like, that's like the #1 thing that this game does, is zooms right in on that cleavage.
They just keep coming.
That snake woman keeps summoning them. If we don't go after her directly, there'll be no end to it.
Your left hand. Don't tell me you're the calamity.
Why are you doing this, Medissa? Why fight for the Abbey after they forced you to become a Therian?
They didn't. I became one of my own free will.
But your daughter, slain at an exorcist's hands. You must hate the Abbey for that, don't you?
Oh, I feel hate. Toward a world where demons spawn from the people's malevolence.
You know about malevolence?
The exorcist told me the truth. Diana turned into a demon because of the malevolence she radiated. I knew what I had to do. Become a Therian, and devour malevolence so that such a tragedy would never repeat itself.
I feel she's like halfway
what
there.
dreadful form my body may take. I will revive Enominat and change this wretched world!
If that's how it is, fine. We'll take you by force.
Alrighty. Okay, are these guys power linked to her, or are they just annoying? Okay, they're just annoying. So let's kill them. They're weak to wind. That's perfect. I got a lot of wind arts.
She's just a grieving mother. It doesn't matter. Crush them all! Pull my cyclone! Go! Upon my fiery heels! Up! Look it! Kaleido Slam! Pull my cyclone! Go! Pull my cyclone! Take that! Devour! Next!
Alright, here we go. Main event time. Wait, what is that? Okay. I thought it was like zoomed in on, Aizen, and I was like, why is it zooming in on Aizen? But it's her center of gravity is somewhere like way down by her tail. Okay, she is weak to earth, resistant to fire. I don't think I have a lot of great earth spells, but I got a couple.
You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fighting order!
Not good.
Oh, he got turned to stone.
I'll help you!
Oh, I got turned to stone. Anybody want to help me out? Alright. Oh.
Not good.
Literally just...
No, I
Hold on, what's she's got a earth art, right? Rock swarm. Oh, I need 4 soul for that one. I guess I can just pick it out of the list. Well, that's not the right list. Why am I looking at the wrong list? This is working really well. Okay.
It's over.
Curse you, Lord of Calamity.
Lord of Calamity?
That was great.
That's the name of the demon lord.
The stone turned off right in time for it to hit me with a Gorgon's gaze again.
The unrepentant embodiment of malevolence, whose blind pursuit of self-gratification will rain destruction upon the world. The irredeemable, uncontrollable personification of human sins. An evil like you.
Demon, Therian, Lord of Calamity. Call me whatever you like. But if I'm the supposed Lord of Demons, then you're just a minion to be used as I please. Nothing more.
No, I refuse. What happened to my Diana was my fault. That's why I will fight you until my dying breath!
Stop!
Don't get in my way!
No! Enough mothers have died. I won't let you join them! Eleanor and Kamawana, they both lost their mothers too. It's a terrible thing.
Kamawana?
A little girl that the Abbey forcefully made into a Therian. Her mother tried to save her, but she failed. All she could do was to offer her own life to fill her child's empty stomach.
Kamawana's been crying ever since. She misses her mother.
Dude, and it is so annoying.
If you die here, I can only imagine how sad that would make your Diana.
Diana!
You don't need me anymore, Mom. I get it.
You love this new dad more than your own daughter!
No! Honey, I did it for you. But you really thought I stopped loving you. And the malevolence made you into a demon. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry.
She turned her daughter into a
Forgive
demon
me,
by giving off big milk energy.
Medissa.
Tale as old as
She'll
time.
be all right. She's just unconscious.
What a shame.
Let's grab her and haul her back.
I'll place her under a binding art, just in case.
I heard she ain't no holler back girl. Oh.
Gotta hand it to the Abbey. Very resourceful, taking advantage of Medissa's regrets like that. Making her into a Therian who would do their bidding.
It's just so cruel.
Who cares? Reason above all, no?
It's true. The way I feel goes against all reason. There's no telling what'll happen to Helives once we take Medissa out of here. And yet I'm doing exactly that, all on account of my own hang-ups. Even crushing Medissa's honest resolve.
According to reason, malevolence is the fault of the individual. You assume no responsibility or guilt for what happens to them.
I refuse to turn a blind eye to the consequences of my actions. I chose this path to seek the truth, not to deny it. If I'm to betray reason, then that is the very least I should do.
You're too much, you know that? You and Medusa both. Quit overthinking things. Just blame all the suffering on the Lord of Calamity. Makes life easier.
Velvet, I'm
not trying to cheer you up. I'm just saying it doesn't bother me. Whatever's coming, I can handle it.
That's what she said. Oh man. Orochi's fury. The superior Ignisite. Unlocks level 3 random skills. I don't know what these mean when it talks about like random skills. Oh, yes I do. Random skills on equipment. Oh, so does that mean my equipment can now start having 3 skills on it? Oh, that'd be pretty sick. Okay, never mind. I understand. Let's see. Going forward. Okay, we're still at +5. Don't have any different belts. This would put her at below +5 though. And this one's almost mastered though. We'll wait until we can get some things upgraded. Actually, honestly, it's not that important. I don't use that much blast gauge. I'd rather get the points. Sure. Man, I'm so close on so many things. Okay. But she makes a really good point though, and I made it earlier, like by removing the Therian, the thought is that, oh, without the Therian there to eat the malevolence, the Demon Blight will take everybody. But like, it doesn't have to be that way. Like, if the people would just stop being turds, there would be no malevolence, and you wouldn't need the Therian. You could just not get transformed into a demon. Like, it's voluntary. I don't understand it. Okay. So I need to return to Titania. Okay, because there was like another exit in this place that I wasn't able to go to. It was blocked off. Is this a shorter way out? Is the question. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. I could probably just teleport out of the dungeon. Yeah. Might be the way. Well, actually, I wouldn't mind picking up a couple extra combats to get a few of the things that are like real close to leveling up taken care of, or you know what I mean. But yeah, that's the whole point, and that's, you know, like, I understand Eleanor being like, oh man, if we do this, the people are all gonna transform. That's probably not wrong, but the only reason that's gonna happen is because the people are evil. If the people weren't evil, it wouldn't happen. So it's like, I don't know, man. we really want this lady to have to stay here and be a prisoner because all the other people are evil? That's not very fair.
See that? I beat it.
No, she's not. She was manipulated. So, like, I don't know if you caught all the story, but basically, she was a single mom, and she met a total baddie and wanted to marry him, but her daughter was being a total you-know-what. You know, a total see you next Tuesday. And didn't want her mom to get remarried, because then her mom wouldn't pay as much attention to her. So the daughter was overcome with the malevolence, and she turned into a demon. And so since she was a demon, the Abbey killed her. And then obviously the mother was very upset, but like, I guess they can tell that she was like receptive to receiving Etherian power, and so the Abbey brought her here and convinced her to become Etherian under the guise that if she would stay here and absorb the malevolence, then nobody else's daughter would turn into a demon. But the only reason the people's daughters are turning into demons is because they're dicks. That's the part that the people don't understand, is like it's a completely voluntary thing. It's not a disease. They still think it's a disease that spreads. But obviously we know better, and I was asking about that earlier, like, I don't understand why we know this and we're not telling people. Because we even observed the conversation earlier where the people were like, oh, we don't want to get too close to so-and-so because their daughter turned into a demon, and so, you know, it's contagious. I'm like, it's not contagious. It's not a disease. It's not a disease. It's not a virus. Anyway, the whole thing stinks. I guess I'll give him these. So anyway, that's how they convinced her to become a monster, or the Therian. I shouldn't call her a monster. She's not a monster. She's a Therian.
Looks like you
Is by telling her that if she would do it, then nobody else's daughter would get turned into a demon. But that's not even... I don't know. I don't even think that's 100% accurate. But anyway. Yeah, it's definitely a very different picture when you note that, like, the reason they're turning
Basically perfect, but you know.
into demons is not because we killed the Therians, it's because they were jerks, and then we killed the Therians. And if they wouldn't be jerks,
I'll finish this
wouldn't be a
quick.
problem.
You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fighting order!
So, I'm glad we were able to convince her to come with us. Because then maybe what's-her-name will stop being a little crybaby. Oh my gosh.
It won't change
The last
anything.
cutscene when she was just like openly wailing was like nails on a chalkboard. Like, I don't know if I've ever heard a voice so just absolutely grating in my life.
What's this? Are we done already?
I want to teleport out of here, but I want to get my upgrades. And if I teleport out of here, I won't... I just need a few more points on all these. Trying to do it when I got the chain bonus going. Maybe I don't have to fight so many, but...
Let's get started.
But yeah, I mean, because the whole thing is, like, we don't really benefit from killing her. Like, even though the Therian is bad, we don't want the Therian. Because the Therians are feeding power to Enominat, apparently. And we don't want him to be awakened. But the problem is, if you kill the Therian, they can just make a new Therian. But what we have intuited is that if you don't kill the Therian and you instead just hide the Therian, you can prevent Enominat from being fed. Something to that effect, you know? So we don't actually want or benefit much from killing them. But you have to be able to convince them to no longer be a Therian. Holy crap, that dude just got deleted.
Its guardian was angry at it.
Alright, somebody just... Okay, yeah, she got the poison ward done. Fatigue ward. Oh man, I wish I had one of those. Some people might argue that it's called going to sleep at a reasonable time, but I don't think it actually works the way people think it does. Okay. What? Wait. Oh yeah, I don't have a different belt for... He's like really close on a lot of stuff, but I don't think I want to stay in here for that long. 31 points is still quite a few. It's like 10 combats. If it was like less than 10, I would consider it. Like this one, I'm considering staying in here to try to get that one because it's within 10. I could probably do that within about 3 combats. And then she got the mastery on the Amphibly Ribbon. Equipment skill learning speed plus 14%. Oh man, I should have prioritized that. I didn't realize that was what was on here. Oh well. That's a decent boost too. How the heck do I get out of here?
I won't run away.
Yeah, it's a interesting. The story has gotten interesting. The more we learn, and
that wasn't worth the effort.
And kind of figure out here with like what's going on and like how
Our scout ship has returned.
All right, now it's up to you.
How our actions are impacting things truthfully.
Scout ship setting sail.
Does make it quite a bit more interesting.
Everyone ready to play?
I was amazing, wasn't I?
Oh, this is why we can't go. Alright, so I'm sure I'm going to be back here again later. Oh, dude, it killed my chain bonus. Apparently that counted as going to a new area. That's lame. I don't think I was getting that much more, but still, every little bit makes this go quicker.
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
You better be ready.
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself.
In other words, the rest of her is fair game.
I definitely feel like the story in this one is a little bit more compelling than Berseria, which I played last year. Like, I don't even really remember a lot of the details of that story.
Everyone ready to play?
It just kind of goes, I don't know. I don't want to say it was unmemorable, because it could really just be that my memory is getting that bad. But like, I don't even really remember. Like, what was going on that was so bad in that game. I feel like it was something where, like, the wealthy class was, like, hoarding all the magic for themselves or something. Was that what was going on in that game? That sounds familiar. But then I also remember that was also kind of the sort of the plot of Tales of Graces, because all the places like got their magic from the big crystals, and what's his name was going around breaking them all, kind of ruining everybody's day. Alright, well, I was gonna say I'm at the point now where I could teleport out of here, but I think this is the door. Yeah. This is pretty much traverse the whole thing in reverse just to get a couple more level ups. But that's okay. That's what we do here. Get level ups. I've been trying not to do a terrible amount of grinding. I kind of...
Hey, Eleanor, I was wondering...
Oh, wait.
Do you think I hurt Medusa, saying that stuff to her back there?
I suppose you might have. But I was thinking the exact same things you were. Losing a mother. It's always a tragedy. I'm glad you stepped in and stopped her.
Thanks.
That Eleanor. I swear, she feels way more responsibility for everything than she needs to. You think we need to worry? What if she pushes too far and erupts with malevolence?
Malevolence is born out of many things. A prideful ego, the self-righteousness that turns a blind eye to one's inner contradictions. Eleanor's different. She's mindful of her ego and strives to confront her inconsistencies of character.
She has a purity of heart that won't be tainted by the emotions that create malevolence. No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay?
For now, at least. But human hearts can be fickle things. Who knows what the future holds?
I doubt you got anything to worry about. For most exorcists, purity is a construct of the Abbey's teachings. But Eleanor, she's the real deal.
She's not your average exorcist, I'll give you that.
Purity is handy for any exorcist. But more than that, it's a rare and precious temperament for living. Everybody's got an ego and certain internal contradictions to some degree. Facing one's own ugliness in an honest manner is never easy. To be a normal human is to live carrying malevolence. It's just how much you let it control you that varies.
I guess malevolence might just be a fact of life, huh? But Artorias can't accept that.
Oh, I'm maxed out on life bottles. I forgot I got one after I died. Where am I going? Oh yeah, the boat. It's always the boat. Do a thing, then you go to the boat. Do a thing, then you go to the boat.
Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Everyone just immediately turns into a
Let's
monster.
slip through town and head for Titania before that changes.
No, I wanted to go to the weapon shop. I wanted to upgrade. I don't think we have a upgrade station on our
So this is your
hidden
secret
base.
hideout. Once I get free, you won't stand a chance. You all had better sleep with one eye open.
Throw her in the pit.
Look how worried I am.
Welcome back!
Oh god, the voice.
That's Kamoana.
She's the same age as Diana. Did the Abbey really turn someone so young into a Therian?
Yep. Sure did. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Dude, she just totally ate it. Oh my god. Where's the mute button?
Eleanor! Medissa, please, would you be able to talk to her?
Is this a trick?
Kamoana may be a Therian, but deep down, she's still a normal little girl who misses her mother. I can't do anything to console her, no matter what I try. But if it were you...
You okay? You can call me Medissa, all right? Do I scare you, honey?
A little, but not as much as Velvet and Dial. But don't you think I'm scary? I had a bad dream earlier. My mommy said I looked scary and that she didn't want me anymore.
She would never. Your mother would never think that about her daughter.
But how do you know?
Because I'm a mother too.
And we're all
Mothers
interchangeable.
always love their children, no matter what. No matter if we die. No matter how the world changes. There's nobody who loves you more in the world than...
It's okay. You don't have to cry.
I hope Kamoana and Medissa won't have to feel so lonely anymore.
Yeah, trying to stop the waterworks gets old fast.
Listen, if it's not too personal, was your mother,
She's dead. I lost her when I was even younger than you.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. It just means we've got things in common. So no feeling sad and alone, okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. I don't feel lonely or anything, I swear.
What's gotten into you? You're so strange sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Eleanor, I'll have you watch over Kamawana and Medissa.
Yes, of course. I'd be honored. Thank you.
Are exorcists supposed to be so polite to a grand poobah of calamity or whatever?
Sure, why not? Besides, the Demon Lord ought to not trouble herself over such trivialities.
Velvet, Grimoire's calling for you. She says to bring Laphicet and meet her at the observation tower.
Got it.
We better get going then.
Is it alright if I stay here and live with you for a while? Oh, sure. That's her voice. It sounds like. You can live here for longer than a while if you want. Thank you, Kamawana. Her voice sounds very similar to Bien. This is making me miss my own mother. Mothers are truly great beings. They stand higher than any king. Could you leave me be for a moment? I don't want anyone to see me cry. These guys, they love milk. Oh man, when I was backtracking through that dungeon, I had enough of these stupid things to open the chest in there. Oh, I completely forgot about it.
Do you all have mothers?
Where'd that question come from?
Well, after hearing that Velvet, Kamawana, and Eleanor all lost their parents, I just got curious.
Are you
My
all
mother was a
motherless
strict,
orphans?
frightening woman, but she died a long time ago.
I see.
I have no parents either. But the wicked witch who took me in said I was born from a peach that floated down the river.
Coming from you, I'd almost believe that.
And you, Eisen?
We Malakim are formed from untainted mana. Sometimes humans are reborn as Malakim, but they retain no memory of their previous lives. In other words, we don't have blood relations like humans do.
I see.
Then how do you have a
By
sister?
the time I was aware of anything around me, I was already tethered and being called number 2. I suppose having
I
no
forgot about
mother
that.
means I don't have any memories before that. I told Medissa that losing a mother is painful, but I can't know how painful it is.
Go easy on him, Eisen. He's just a kid.
I'm just telling it like it is. But listen to me, Laphicet. You can share deep connections with other people, even if you don't have a biological family. Malakim too can form precious bonds, true friendships, even family.
That's right. Your words wouldn't have stopped Medissa if they weren't true in your heart.
You really think so?
I'm sure of it.
It's far better than being a witch born from a peach.
Nonsense! There's no nobler way to be born! I have an everlasting friendship with a dog, a monkey, a pheasant, and Bienfu.
I hope he's right.
Is Grimoire in the watchtower up ahead? No, she's up in the tower by the docks to the rear. She stays up late working so she eats at night, but boy is she fussy. This stock wasn't made properly, she says, and so on and so forth. Wait, so she's not in the one up here? Ugh. You know, I really like this game, so I am going to complain about it for a minute. I hate how much they make you run through this empty building.
It's all thanks to you that construction of our hideout is proceeding so smoothly.
About that retractable ventilation shutter. Please, let me make a new one.
What? Why? We already installed it, and it works just fine.
It's the hinges. When they move, it makes this unbearable squeak. I can hear it every time the wind blows.
Oh, come on, that's nothing.
No, that would drive me
Besides,
crazy, dude.
anything we install is going to rust up once the sea breeze gets to it. More importantly, I'd love it if you made us a nice big pot and a frying pan, too.
Not happening. I can't focus with that incessant squeaking. I can't work under these conditions.
Fine. You can make a new shutter. But make us a pot and pan while you're at it.
Can I also fix that autonomous hunter-killer anti-personnel spinning blade engine I made the other day?
That too? But you said you were satisfied with how it turned out.
I was at first, but when I thought about it, I realized I forgot to install an off switch. So, can I fix it?
God, yes! Fix it before it kills us all!
Great. Okay. Shutter first, then...
Spinning death machine first!
A man's body and soul may vanish, but he lives on through his craft. It's one of the wonders of life, even for me. Kuragani, you are quite unusual, inside and out. I mean, you're empty, but you've got humanity. Well, you're a demon, but still. This is confusing. So of course they couldn't put her in the close one. They gotta put her in the one where I'm gonna have to walk through. Oh, I got the hiccups. I'm gonna have to walk through this whole stupid dungeon again. It's so annoying. There's no need for it to be this big. How do I get there? Actually, I think it's just up here. Never mind. It's a little closer than I thought, but still, this has been kind of a grievance of mine throughout this game, is like how much they make you run through like this big empty building over and over again.
You said that Malakim can have familial ties, but what makes you and your sister siblings if you're not related by blood?
Well, a very long time ago, I was born into this world from an Earth Pulse point up on a sacred mountain. I remained in that place for a long while, and then one day, she was born from the very same Earth Pulse point. Before we knew it, we had wound up living together under the same roof.
Are two Malakim always siblings if they come from the same Earth Pulse point?
No. The other Malakim were born there, but I never felt like they were my family. But something, I don't know what, was different with her. If she was sad, I'd feel sad. And if I was happy, she'd be happy too. She can be abrasive, but when she smiles, it's like nothing else. I swore to myself that whatever happened, I would protect her. I made a pendant from a stone on that sacred mountain, and gave it to her as a lucky charm. Of course, she just wears it as a necklace.
And your pendant? Did she give that to you?
She had the same idea I had. She made the pendant herself and gave it to me as a good luck charm. Without either of us having mentioned a word of it beforehand, we each gave each other pendants in the same shape on the very same day. That's when I really knew that what I had felt all along was true. We were brother and sister.
Is that her in the picture?
Yeah. It's a self-portrait she drew for me on the day I left home.
Did you draw her a picture of yourself?
No. I don't exactly have an artistic side.
Well, I'm sure that if you looked inside her pendant, you'd find a portrait of the person who matters most to her.
I hope so.
Yeah, and it would be nice if it was you.
Sick burn. I love that I keep finding these things. They're called hawk roaches, and they look like fishing bait. We're 43.5 hours into the game, and it has not introduced the fishing mechanic to me yet. So, What is this for?
Ah, there you two are.
Hi, teacher. Have you made progress deciphering the book?
I have indeed. It turns out there was a second counting song. I've already transcribed it. Would you read it aloud for us, child?
I bet it's going to be about
Okay.
4 elemental spirits.
When the 8 malevolences overflow, in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples and restore them to time immemorial. 4 Empyreans shall wield a wrathful sword and cleave the great devourer, 2 asunder to sleep beneath the earth, as scarlet moonlight illuminates the evil. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Oh, yet more delightful material to keep us awake at night.
If I'm understanding this right, it's discussing the specific nature of Innominat? That's what I believe, yes. When the 8 malevolences overflow in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples.
So, when the world is at peak malevolence, Innominat will use that power to bring an end to all. Is that it?
He's going to wipe out all of humanity?
Is that what the Abbey is after? Is that why they've been trying to bring back Innominat?
No, Artorias is not that kind of man. His 2 primary ideals are the many over one, and the restoration of order through will and reason. He sacrificed Laufey to protect this world, not to eradicate it.
You mean that's who he is as far as you know, yeah? People change, Velvet. Perhaps the shepherd gave up hope. Maybe he lost faith in mankind. Fools prone to sin, endlessly generating malevolence.
He's not like that. If that's all true, then what point was there in Laufey's death?
Is there anything else in that book?
Yes and no. This copy itself is incomplete. There ought to be further pages, but they're missing. For now, I've done all I can.
There must be an original somewhere, right?
Without it, I doubt the Abbey would be plotting Innominat's revival. We can be sure they have complete understanding of their Empyrean's nature.
But this was the only copy in the royal villa. If the original is out there, who knows where it could be?
It's getting pretty late. Why don't we call it a day?
Yeah, let's get some rest.
The wheels are spinning. I wonder if this is a classic Chrono Trigger double bad guy bluff, where maybe as bad as Artorias has been, maybe he's trying to summon Innominate so that he can kill it. I don't know. It's just a thought, but otherwise, why would he want? Also, what's up, Brown Bandit? Thanks for dropping by. Hope you're having a great. What is today? Tuesday? My brain's all messed up because of the holiday. But you're having a good one. Thanks for stopping in. We're playing some Tales of Berseria. Looks like the survey into the currents around the island is going smoothly. Good. Now, give everyone a copy of your reports and pound it into their thick skulls. Pirates may be lax when it comes to morals, but at least they do their work properly. We're all literally in the same boat. Your life is in everyone's hands, and their lives are in yours. It's a simple sort of faith. We don't obey rules written down in some book. We follow the law of the sea. That actually sounds more troublesome overall. Pirates Code. More actually guidelines. Bienfu, what's even under that hat?
That's a very inappropriate thing to ask a Norman. Where do you get off being so rude?
That's my Bienfu voice. Very good. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. So, Rakuru, why don't you speak in these and thous? Seems like that'd suit your character. Just not my style, I guess. Why do you speak the way you do?
Ugh,
That's a very inappropriate thing to say to a witch. Did no one teach you basic manners? Sorry, I had no idea. Head to the next Earth Pulse point. Unfortunately, that may have to be next time on Dragon Ball Z, because it's getting a little bit late.
Hey, Laviset! Medessa let me sleep in her bed last night. She's warm for a snake lady.
That's great.
She's gonna help me take a bath now. You should come join us too.
I don't think that would be appropriate.
I couldn't. It's okay. I don't mind at all.
Hey, Kamoana. Did you know? Dial started to grow a brand new tail.
Wow, really? I want to see.
He's up at the observation tower.
Let's go see. Medessa, you too.
All right. But don't run, or you'll trip.
Thanks, Eleanor. I appreciate it.
Having some girl trouble, my little Malik?
I'm just glad Kamawana and Medissa are starting to feel better.
Yeah, they both still have a long way to go, but it's such a relief to see them smiling.
We've got bigger things to worry about. Hurry up and locate the next Earth Pulse point.
Right. Okay.
Must you always be so blunt, Velvet?
I must, in fact. We're up against the Abbey here, and sooner or later they'll find this place.
That's true, but still.
Do we go find another hideout?
No, we'll keep on the offensive. We'll capture the remaining Therians before the Abbey finds us.
As a swordsman, I can respect that mindset.
I'm not so sure we could hold this place anyway.
We've got no obligation to.
I found another Earth Pulse point. It's in the eastern part of Eastgand, I think.
But that's... All right. We're headed for Eastgand.
Then our first stop should be Port Taliesin.
Our scout ship has returned!
Heyo, triple win.
Well. Now here's a fine haul.
Here's a
tender
fine
mushroom
haul.
spore, tender parts of prickle boar. It worked! Huge success!
Black bunny ears.
Scout ship departing.
You know what? I didn't even check the last time I unlocked something. So annoying. Who doesn't have anything? You don't. Oh, we got a fake mustache. Oh no, that was from the scene on the boat. What are the horns? What did we get from, has it been the angel halo? I don't know. Hold on. Oh no, it was the swimsuit for Rakuru. I forgot that. I did look at it. This one we're just missing 2 materials and then we're ready to move on.
When mankind's despair reaches its pinnacle, Inominat shall reach out and bring an end to all.
So that song bothers you too?
No matter how many times I read it, I don't see any good in it.
Understanding that ancient tongue is difficult, right? Perhaps there's another interpretation? Maybe the end to all actually means an end to all human suffering, for example.
That is a possibility. But we're far too lacking in material to know anything for sure.
We need the other half of that book, or some other text on Inominat.
We don't have the time to search for it. Wouldn't even know where to start looking.
And don't forget that that book is just a copy. Whoever transcribed it might have made an error, too.
That's an unexpectedly sharp insight coming from you.
I'm an expert at errors. When Miss Magilu made me copy magic tomes for her, I did it pretty half-heartedly.
Didn't that cause a lot of problems?
Well, when she tried to cast a spell from one of the tomes, the spell exploded in her face. It's really her own fault, though. She told me to copy 100 books in 3 days! That's impossible!
Oh, how cruel!
Cruel is right! That witch is a real devil, I tell you! A slave driver!
Bien Phu, let's go somewhere a little more private, shall we?
Miss Magilu!
Hush now. There's no need to worry. I'll make it a half-hearted punishment.
Grimoire always looks like she never wants to do any work, but despite all her grumbling, when she starts a job, she gets it done. And quickly, too. She's frank, but she still takes care not to say anything to hurt anyone's feelings. I have to say, I like that in a woman. It's charming.
Well, sorry if I'm inconsiderate and charmless then.
I didn't mean it like that. You're all still so young and have led different lives. Can't fault you for being you.
Well, if you're saying we lack a certain air of maturity, I might not disagree.
That's for sure. It's true Lord Artorius has scolded my lack of composure at times.
Although I do get the impression that Grimoire has been dependable like that since she was young.
And it's a good impression at that. Old Grim's been that way since the day she was born. I hate to admit it, but her combination of insightful words and deadpan expression has charmed the hearts of many a Moloch. At her peak, she had a fan club 8,848 members strong, and her dinner shows would sell out the day the tickets went on sale. Malachim came by the droves to doze off listening to her live readings of ancient books.
Wow! I had no idea she was so popular.
Yeah, she's even a regular feature in Who's Who Among Norman.
Now that I think about it, I could see how a person could interpret her lethargy as patience and her vague dispassion as maturity and poise. Compared to her, I'm just...
Were you just trying to imitate her?
No, I didn't mean to.
Whether you meant to or not, that kind of felt like her just now. I can see it in you, waiting to be awakened. That sophisticated charm.
Me? Sophisticated and charming? I don't know.
Try talking like her. You know how she lets her sentences trail off. This is your make-or-break moment here.
All right. I think I know what you mean. Here goes nothing. Oh... What do you think, Laphicet? Do I sound like her?
It feels a little off, but you're definitely doing it. I think.
Aw, you don't have to grow up, Madam Eleanor. You're cute just the way you are.
You stay out of this, Bien Phu!
Not that I really care, but who ended up winning the fishing competition when we were trying to catch a Therian?
Man, that was a while ago. I lost because I came away with nothing.
No, it was a draw. As I'm sure everyone remembers, all I fished up were octopus demons. We were competing over who would catch the Therian. Demons didn't count, so my score was 0-2.
No, the loss is mine, and I'm not giving it to you.
That's not just something you can up and decide like that. In fact, by fishing up those octopus demons, I put everyone in danger. That should count for negative points. I lost.
Who cares? It was all in fun.
I care. Every competition must have a winner and a loser, no matter what. That's just how I see it.
Yeah, I'm with Eisen on this one. It doesn't do anyone any good to make the final results murky.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. Eisen, your curse would mean that the odds were stacked against you from the start. That doesn't make for a fair competition, does it?
Yeah, she's got a good point. We'll just have to settle the score some other way.
What can you guys do? Play cards? Chess? What?
Cards are a no-go for me. I'll just end up drawing jokers.
And I can play shogi, but I don't know chess.
Then what about arm wrestling? Would that work?
Whoa, whoa! Having a demon and a Mala clasp hands is just asking for trouble with malevolence.
You're both adults, so why not a drinking contest?
That's it. If we have a drinking contest, we'll be able to compete on an even playing field.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. I'll have the crew bring out the drinks.
Well, that's one way of resolving it, I suppose.
Whatever gets it done. I'm not gonna complain.
If you guys are gonna have a drinking contest, you're gonna need some tasty snacks to go with all that alcohol, right?
Definitely. Let's go out and fish us some snacks.
Yeah, let's take out the little boat. We can even pick up where we left off our fishing competition.
Didn't we just figure out he can't really fish?
We were just about to finally resolve this mess. Why'd you have to go and stick your nose into it?
What? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do anything wrong! Bien!
Oh, what a party. Alright, let me get these other comments.
Hey, get this! I was out fishing the other day.
Another Class
when
4
before
island.
I knew it, I'd wound up near a Class 4 island. Once I realized what was happening, I tried to turn the ship around, but then it got dark all around me.
Was it a sudden storm?
I wish! It was this great monstrous bird. Damn thing had wings big enough to cover up the whole blasted sky.
That sounds like a bit of a stretch to me.
You think I'm lying? Then check it out for yourself. You just might not make it back alive.
A huge bird.
It's time to warm up before we set sail. We'll start with Precise number 33. Hold on, how many Precises are there? We can't be expected to remember them all, surely. Landlubber, there are 99 Precises. You're not a fully fledged crew member until you know every last one.
This island's really something. No way I'd want to go to prison here, but it'd make a great hideout. If I'm gonna be left in charge of this place, I'll turn it into the best hideout ever.
You're in charge?
Someone has to look after this place while you're all running around, maintaining the ships in the base, watching the Prince and Medusa, keeping Kamoana company. I'll keep this place running ship-shape, so that you all can focus on looking for the Therians.
But those are just odd jobs anyone can do. You're a navigator. Isn't that a waste of your talents?
You dolt! These are important tasks! Someone's gotta do it! We've got another navigator, but is there anyone besides me that could handle all of this by themselves? Besides, ever since I lost my tail, my balance has been off. The seasickness is killing me!
That's your story and you're sticking to it? Tell the truth. You don't want to come because you're afraid you'll be hurt again.
No, that's not it at all.
How come they said before his tail was growing back, and it definitely is not? Don't worry, the hideout is safe with me. My friends used to call me the king of odd jobs. They also called me the king of loafing, but let's not dwell on that, shall we? Alright. I think we got all the cutscenes and conversations out of the way. Go ahead and save up. We're gonna wrap it up there for the evening. Been close to 4 hours. I would like to have gone a little longer, but I got a little bit of a late start. I had to work late today, so my whole schedule kind of got messed up. But it is what it is, man. So we'll pick it back up tomorrow. I'll be back as close to 7 as I can be. So we made it. Yeah, we're about halfway through chapter 4. So maybe hopefully by the end of Thursday we'll be done with chapter. I don't know. And maybe over the weekend we can finish. But it's gonna be tough, I think. That's okay. We're gonna do it. And if we don't, we'll mop it up in the first week of June. But that's going to be it for me. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out, and thanks for everybody who has been participating and contributing to the Tales of Appreciation charity event. All that money is headed straight for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.